Hey, what's going on, people? So, got some news today. I've been wondering why I haven't received a Sports Illustrated in the mail. For the better part of the last 40 years, I have been a subscriber of that formerly weekly magazine. And in recent years, they've gone from, weekly, roughly 4 issues a month, to 3, to now bi-weekly, 2 issues a month. And now apparently starting in February, they're going to do 1 issue a month. Well, that's what James said over the 877 customer service number. Hello, thank you for calling Sports Illustrated. My name is James. No, it's not. Hi, James. I'm Sanji. Yeah, we don't even have our call centers in this country anymore because, we don't want to pay an American a living wage. But anywho, so, obviously, no pun intended, if you read between the lines, the magazine's going out of business. And the magazine started in August 1954, okay? That was a few minutes before even my old ass was born. But I find it demoralizing. I find it disappointing, depressing. I'm kind of despondent and disgusted and derailed and all those other D words. But it is what it is. So it looks like the lesbian from the U.S. soccer team with the pink hair and the sledgehammer and the weird emo wedding dress or whatever the hell she's fucking wearing, the December 16th to 23rd issue, 2019, for all those who are wondering what it's all about. Apparently that's going to be the last issue as far as I'm concerned. So what a way to go out. The Sportsman of the Year is some dyke with a sledgehammer on the cover. I don't make this up, kids. It's sign o' the times, right? It's like a Prince album. But no, I'll tell you something. With everything going on, to me it's just another piece of the puzzle that of my life and of my generation that's disappearing, and the generation that came before me too. And I'm seeing just all these things disappearing, and we're losing more and more rights and privileges in this country. But what are we gaining? Okay, the sporting news goes out. Well, we still have Sports Illustrated. Now Sports Illustrated's gone. For those who like the smell of paper or something physical held in their hands, you know who you are. There's nothing wrong with that. But we are a dying breed. Everyone's got these Kindles and, wants to do everything online or take a shortcut to thinking and do a Wikipedia, which I think Wikipedia is an anagram for laziness, Read a book, Even if you want to scroll your screen, well, at least you're reading, I suppose. But, but people don't have the time, right? People don't have the money, right? People don't have the space and storage capacity, right? For paper, for books anymore. Well, how do you think I got these muscles? Lugging around all my books and magazines. Well, there's a little bit of truth to that. But I like the physicalness of something tangible, of paper. And it's neat, pulling something out of the archives that encapsulates a moment, a newspaper, a magazine, a book, of an event in our history, local history, world history, whatever it may be. It's something that can be appreciated. It truly is a timepiece. Now, it's like I pointed out recently about concert tickets. I think it was last year the NFL got away with no more paper tickets for games. And I hear this year, I think it is, that Major League Baseball, it's either starting this year or this will be the final year of paper tickets for baseball games. Okay, well then what do you put in an album or a scrapbook? Or does anybody know what that is anymore? An album? Isn't that something you play on a thing? Turntable? Scrapbook? What does that mean? Never you mind. But, something to put away as a memento, as a commemorative, as it were. To commemorate, to memorialize something that was special in the world or in your world, in your life, So I guess, with no more, and concert tickets, of course, the paper concert tickets are getting ever harder to obtain. And me, I still go out of my way to get those. But on the flip side, my days of going to concerts are rapidly coming to a close. I just don't get the thrill out of it anymore. To stand around and have my ears ringing, for 3 hours, usually by myself. There's other things to do. But the cool thing is, I made the most of my time in my life. I think when my time comes, I'm not going to be sitting around going, wow, man, why didn't I capitalize on that? Why didn't I do more? Oh, wow, I should have fucked her, or I should have drank that, or I should have smoked that, or I should have went there, or I should have did this, or I did that. I got no complaints at all. If I never have sex again in the rest of my life, and you get into heaven based on your sex life, I'm going right through the front door. And for all you naughty girls, the back door. Boom! You know who you are. But true story. Many years ago, when puppies were the oldest animals, I had a vision. Many visions, actually, but this vision in particular was when it was my turn to go, when it was my turn to die and shuffle off this mortal's coil, this fear, this sphere of discontent. I figured, a lot of people are going to come with me. No, I didn't think of myself as a suicide bomber. I still don't. But the moral was, I guess, that when it was my time to go, I wasn't going to fight it. It wasn't going to be that bad. And I shouldn't be scared, because there isn't going to be anything going on after my finality that I'd want to see anyways. Like, you're not going to miss anything. I missed the last 10 minutes of the movie. How did it end? With the credits. Right. Like, you didn't miss anything, man. Actually, you guys left at the perfect time, because about 15 minutes after you left, like, the fucking cops showed up and broke up the party, and a couple of people got arrested, and there was a DUI checkpoint at the end of the street, and wow, really sorry I missed that. So, right, it's like Kenny Rogers' song. You got to know when to hold, you got to know when to fold. You know when you got to walk away, you got to know when to run. Count your money later. Exactly. Welcome to the Cliche Festival. So at the end of the day, we go to sleep. But true story, guys. I learned that Sports Illustrated is finally, pretty much DOA. Rest in peace. And, well, it's less paper to collect. But now I have one less thing to go out and get and savor and put away, and, for me and for my family and future family, hopefully. And I guess it's all just part of the process. And I would care to guess, throughout the annals of history, if you talk to different generations, they have their pockets and moments. Oh, I remember when we used to do this. And, it's all relevant. It is. And I'm not saying that my generation necessarily was better than others, but I think as we're moving forward, our generations are the meaning of life is getting less. And I hate to say that, but, we're so focused on technology and AI. Now, what does AI stand for? Artificial intelligence. Now, let's just stop right there. Artificial. Now, do you go out shopping at the grocery store and say, okay, kids, look, let's divide this list up. Megan, you go get these 5 things. Ryan, you go get these 5 things, and I'm going to get these other 7 things. Now, make sure it's loaded, it's packed with artificial ingredients, because we don't want anything natural. Said to date, no one ever. But now we're basing our future not on natural intelligence, organic, there's our other word, organic intelligence, but artificial, faux, fake, man-made. I'll leave it there for now. Chew on that for a while. Our future is going to be nothing but artificial.